Hello everybody, this is God's Girl G, and thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And for those of you returning to my channel to watch this video and you're not already subscribed, I am going to encourage you to do so by clicking the subscribe icon below. And if during the course of this video you hear something that you like, why don't you click the thumbs up, comment below, or better yet, share this video with someone who you believe could benefit from this information. With that said, let's get into today's discussion. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy when it comes to relationships. Now, if you have a pile of failed relationships in your wake or behind you, maybe it's not the other people, maybe it's you. Self-sabotage is a behavior that creates problems in your own daily life and interferes with your long-standing goals. In relationships, self-sabotage is when you are actively trying to ruin your own relationship or make it fall apart, whether consciously or unconsciously. Generally speaking, self-sabotage stems from self-abandonment. In other words, an individual who participates in self-sabotage struggles with loving their self. It can be an incredibly frustrating cycle of behavior that lowers your self-confidence and leaves you feeling stuck. And this behavior can have a huge impact on your own love life and the ability to establish stable, lasting relationships. So how do you know if you're sabotaging yourself in love? Here are some signs. Sign 1, you've given up hope. I get it. Dating can be a huge letdown. And there are times when the journey is more frustrating than it is fun, especially as you get older. If you've already settled on the idea that you're going to end up alone, you're not doing yourself any favors. Stay positive about your love life, or you might just miss out on the one. Sign 2, you live in a fantasy. If you prefer your dream world to reality, it's going to get in the way of your love life. As children, we often form a fantasy of what real love looks like. And it's no great surprise that that fantasy can have us choosing romantic partners for the wrong reasons. Stay in the moment and let your relationship grow naturally in real life, not your head. Sign 3, you indulge in your nightmares. Some of you may be negative by nature, and this negativity spills over into your love life. You can't help but think about the worst possible scenario when it comes to relationships. Indulging in those twisted daydreams will cause you to question reality and shatter any trust that your relationship has built. Don't feed the fear, people. Sign 4, you hold yourself back. You've been hurt before. Been there, done that. And in the end, you're not sure if it's really worth it, this thing called love. You might keep dating, but you save yourself from jumping headlong in love so you'll never feel the plunge of heartbreak again. Be aware that just because you've experienced heartbreak in the past doesn't mean that that is the template for your future. 5, you've lost your self-esteem. Sometimes failures in love can cause you to doubt yourself, and you feel that your flaws are standing in the way of you finding love. You will always be your biggest critic. So why do you trust the little voice in your head when it stands alone? Friends that are happy to remind you of all your great qualities surround you every day. So why don't you believe them? Sign 6, you don't believe you deserve love. I'm here to tell you, you do deserve to be loved. No matter what mistakes you've made in your past, you deserve to be happy. Don't sell yourself short. Keep your head up, and love will find you when you least expect it. Sign 7, you stay in toxic relationships. When things head south, you're desperately trying to repair the damage. You have all the signs that this relationship is leading to failure and a disaster at that. But you stay with Mr. or Miss Wrong rather than getting out and opening yourself or availing yourself to Mr. or Ms. Right. So did you recognize yourself in any of those signs? If you did, I want to share with you 3 tips to help you stop self-sabotaging. 1. Be honest about how your behaviors have contributed to your self-sabotaging behavior in your love life. 2. Seek counseling. If you feel like your relationship troubles are stemming from bigger issues in your own life, it might be time to try some individualized therapy. It will help you unpack some of those life experiences that are affecting how you show up in relationships. And tip 3, be patient. Relationships are never easy, and it's important to be patient while you're putting in all of this hard work. Now, some of you viewing this video may be thinking that none of this information will guarantee success in love, and you are absolutely right. But the goal here was to ensure that you're not standing in the way of your own love life. In my opinion, the root of all of these behaviors and attitudes is one thing: low self-esteem or lack of the appropriate level of Christ-centered self-love. And the ironic thing is that this very fear of someone not loving you or not finding someone that can truly, genuinely love you pushes that love away. Throughout our life, the more we struggle with self-limiting, self-defeating core beliefs of being unlovable and unworthy, the more we become angry with ourselves and then actually abandon ourselves. These core beliefs, however, are the result of our fear of being abandoned by others, which might result in our sabotaging relationships, therefore confirming our core beliefs and fears. I have often said, more self-care equals more self-awareness, which equals greater self-love, which will ripple out onto others that you interact with on a daily basis in the form of compassion, gratitude, and deeper kindness. Self-care consists of important actions that honor your wellness that must be held together with self-kindness, self-respect, and self-compassion. If you get those things together, you'll stop sabotaging your own love life. Thank you for joining me today. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Bye.